And so Kabam Mike just came out and mentioned about Angela's buff. So she's not gonna get any new abilities or change up to her modification. So it's a little disappointment in my opinion to hear that. She really, if she had a buff, if all they give her was be able to bleed opponent, she'd be really good. She ain't gonna be the best cosmic champion in the game, but it'll make her a lot better. But talk about so there's no new ability she's gonna get, so that means obviously there's she's not gonna be able to bleed opponent. There's also no modification, so that's really disappointing. Another disappointing thing about her. So, what kind of buff do you expect? You're obviously going to be increasing all the values she has, which is also it's good. You can't really complain about the buff. I mean, Angela, she used to be good when she came out. She was one of the best cosmic champion in the game, but since then she's now just average because there's so many good cosmic champions that has come up in the game since she's been out. There's Corvus Glaive, obviously. There's Cosmic Ghost Rider, and you're looking at champions that got buff. Terrax, Venom, and Carnage. These are all better champions than her. You can also make a case for Red Goblin. You can make say Red Goblin is better than Angela. So uh, Captain Marvel movie. So there's a lot of champions better than Angela right now. This is just on the level, cosmic class. So a little disappointed. I was hoping that she would be like at least the top three when it comes to cosmic once she gets a buff, but it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, I would say if they double everything, that's including her awakening ability, double the value, I would put her in the top three. I'd still wouldn't put her on top of Corvus Glaive or Cosmic Ghost Rider, but I think she's gonna be up there if they double all her values. Um, I would really be happy. Would be not so much happy, but I'll be okay with that. If they were able to modify his ability, just when you look at the Fury, from his special one, you know, from his attack values, they should really be modified. Like she's very suicide mastery friendly, so for her to increase her fury just based on base attack is just not gonna. It doesn't really help her much. Like I said, she's suicide mastery friendly. Another thing they could actually change about her, instead of regeneration healing 691 health per 10 seconds, it should be 5 seconds. Because I had as much as 9 resilient buffs, resilient resilient counters on me, like wasted, not even use it because it doesn't, it's too slow. It's almost like a waste. I really would rather have that if they had changed it to 5 seconds instead of 10 seconds, and give her more regen, to be honest, because it's kind of like when you think about food, it's like you want to have, do you want you to give a lot of food and not wait and waste it, or would you just have enough food and be able to eat all of it? I'd rather have enough food and be able to hit all of it, eat eat all of it. As I mentioned, I was fighting winter soldiers. I had about 9 resilient counter I didn't even use, and I was able to knock down winter soldier, and I only had like 10% health left. Think about it, 5% health she gains for every resilient counter. That's 45% health that I could have had. It's, you know, but since it's moving so slow, it's no point. Even if the only way you hit perfect, not be able to like overflow when it comes to resilient counter, if you are running without suicides, or you're playing well, or you're running suicides and you're playing perfectly. I even saw a guy that had that got 0 hits, but the fact that he kept on spamming, he was running suicide mastery, the fact that he kept on spamming, he was special one. He ended up having three resilient counter left before he knocked down Winter Soldier. That's 15% he could have used. He had about 70% health left, and he didn't get hit once. So playing Winter Soldier. So really, this regeneration buff, it should be down to 691 health over 5 seconds instead of 10 seconds, because you're just wasting resilient counter. It doesn't make sense. It's just a waste of regen counters you're getting. I mean, it doesn't make sense, to be honest. I don't know, but I'll definitely be happy with any buff she gets, regardless of what it is. It's gonna make her better, but a little disappointing on the buffs that she's not getting a bleed on her. That's really disappointing. Damage over time is a very big factor in the game, and it helps bypass safeguards, and knows that basic attack has no damage. So a little disappointed on the buff that's coming in, but any buff on her is definitely welcome. I would be okay with that, and I still probably rank her up. Probably not rank 3, but definitely rank 2 6-star worthy, to my opinion. Alright, thank you guys.